Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Oh, shooting chance! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Van Dijk. Gakpo. Kerkez wins the duel this time. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. Osula. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, such a clever touch. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barnes. Hall. Wirtz. Wirtz. And can he finish it? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And he thumps it clear. And it's Szoboszlai. Clearance throws in his head. Now that was a full-blooded header.
They may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
And that is out of play. Botman. Miley. Now it's Barnes. Hall. Frimpong. Ah, he's given it away. Played back to the goalkeeper. Osula has been caught there. It's a foul.
The starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Clears it away. Elanga. Osula! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Szoboszlai, gently done. Gakpo. Frimpong. Wirtz. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Van Dijk. Isaac. Gravenberch. And it's Wirtz. Thiaw. Hall. Barnes. Elanga. It's a loose ball. Chance here to counter. Out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Played in with purpose.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Elanga. Botman. Kirkes. Aim forwards. Gakpo. Crossed into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Could move up a gear here. Miley. Kirkes cuts out the pass. And it's Frimpong. Could be danger here, and he's following up! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Miley. Barnes. Botman forwards and with intent. Hall is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It'll be a throw-in. Vitz. Frimpong. Moved on forwards. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Played out to the right. And that's a real chance! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chow, and he goes cross-field. Barnes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Botman. Chow. Miley. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Osula. Elanga. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitz. And it's Frimpong. Vitz! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Osula is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Vitz. Now it's Isak. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gakpo. That's a shoots! Big moment! Massive goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Botman. Chow. Botman. Miley. That's really well manoeuvred. Osula. Over to the left. Barnes. And Dijk gets it clear. And they've got a throw. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good ball. And the finish! Vitz. And here's Isak. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Dijk cuts it out. Gakpo. Isak. Elanga. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Gravenberg. Wirtz. And it's Wirtz. And here's Isak. And here's Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Decent chance! He can get that clear. Miley does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Botman. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hall. Barnes. Elanga. Do have a chance to counter here. Isak played out towards the right wing. And it's Frimpong. And here's Can he finish? Botman. Miley. Botman forwards and with intent. And that could set him on his way. Barnes. Great chance! Kerkesh tries to clear. Kerkesh shifted upfield. Wirtz showing good feet. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. Szoboszlai. Chance for a shot! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Proves too strong. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. This has gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Picks it up out wide. Hall. Right. Tries a shot! Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Gravenberg. Gakpo has created one goal already. Great defending, strong and determined. Botman. Miley. Hall. Miley. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Nice physical challenge. Olanga. And they've got rid. A real chance and a real let-off. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Isak. And here's Wirtz. Succumbs to the pressure. Xiao. Botman. Miley. Osula. Spread out to the left. Osula. Alisson claims comfortable. Szoboszlai. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Van Dijk aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. And it's gone back to the keeper. Wirtz, Gakpo, Kerkez, ambitious ball here. Paul attempts a clearance. Barnes. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. So much time and space here. Barnes. Miley. Now this could be it. Osula! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That was travelling. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Wins the duel this time. And they can counter here. Barnes takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A goal kick. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Gakpo. Kerkez. Kerkez proves just a little bit too strong. Can he they deliver? Gakpo swings it across. Elanga. Elanga. He's in plenty of space here. There are a few waiting for it. That's good play. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And goes back. It's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Moved on forwards. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's onto this. Isak! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Szoboszlai. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Now it's Isak. And it's Kerkez. Wirtz. Good take, and is he in? And here's Wirtz. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Deftly away. Might be dangerous. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botman. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Isak. That's a good Wirtz! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Botman looks to the other side. Elanga. That's really well manoeuvred. Wirtz. Szoboszlai shifted upfield. That's tidy. Caresses it through. That has been knocked clear. Lovely ball and a real... Wirtz! Botman. Miley. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Elanga. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barnes, gently done. Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing! He's got it all! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Osula demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Szoboszlai. Cross just lacking in accuracy. A throw. Vince.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. And that's well seen too. Barnes. And he shoots! It just took too long getting forward.
Osula simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Gravenberg. Miley. Now it's Barnes. And the ball's come loose here. Szoboszlai defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Botman. Barnes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gakpo. Oh, what chance! It's anyone's ball now. It's a throw-in. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz! Really well taken goal. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Miley. That'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Wirtz. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Isak. Wirtz. And here's Gakpo. That's going to go a long way. He's in and a chance! Miley clears it away. Lovely feet. Frimpong, now the ball in. In with the challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Botman. Hall, now he's off and running. Frimpong, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Botman. Thiaw shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Frimpong. And it's Frimpong. Gakpo is the guilty party there. Been won straight back. Thiaw, aim forwards. Elanga. Barnes, oh, good spread. Soboslai, gently done. Isak. Frimpong. Hall. Moved on forwards. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Gakpo! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Barnes. Botman. And it's Soboslai. Soboslai forwards and with intent. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Wirtz. He is through here. Now it's Wirtz. And the shot! It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Elanga. Gravenberg has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Xiao. And it's Hall. Gakpo. There's ground support out wide. Barnes. Soboslai. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the counter is on. Elanga. He's away. Elanga! Keeper's dealt with that. Goes for a shot! Taken with style. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Still trying to make a game of this. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's played forward. Hall. Hall goes on a charge down the left. Soboslai. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's really well cleared. So, what can they make of this? That's really well manoeuvred. Big chance! Simple. Aim forwards. Can he stop it going out? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, super find. Now it's shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a... Isaac! Paul getting this one clear. Barnes, done delicately. Tries to get it clear. Elanga. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Schuberschlei. Witz. Gakpo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Isaac! No, not quite. Played forward, and it's Hall. It's a nicely shaped ball. Miley. Xiao. First quarter of an hour gone. Botman. Xiao. Botman. Hall. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played towards the other side. Barnes. Osula. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And yes, it's there!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Miley. Chow chooses to go cross-field. Van Dijk. Isak. Elanga. Chow. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Barnes. Now it's Barnes. Well, the ball's come loose here. Barnes has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Isak. And it's Vince. He's in a good position. Can he finish? Chow. Botman. Botman forwards and with intent. And here's Isak. Osula. That has been cut short. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gets it away. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Barnes. Header! No joy, but a decent try.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Kerkez. Gakpo. The pass is intercepted. Wirtz looking to run onto it. Lovely, now then. Looking to break at pace. Elanga. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, it's played into the area. Barnes! And he's missed it.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Van Dijk. Kerkez doing full tilt down the left. Now it's Isak. Isak! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Szoboszlai. And it's Frimpong. Lobbed in behind. And he thumps it clear. Szoboszlai. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Barnes chasing after it. Excellent interception. Out to the left it goes. Nice physical challenge. Wirtz. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Botman. Osula. And he's surging through. Plenty to aim at here. Wirtz. Isak. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice control. Gakpo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Miley shifted upfield. Hall picks it up now. Foot in. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kerkez goes on a run down the left wing. Tries a deft little ball. Botman. Moved on forwards. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Purring through the gears. And it's Wirtz.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gakpo. And here's Wirtz. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Wirtz. And here's Gakpo. Szoboszlai. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
What a climb! Miley gently done. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Back into the middle. Is there any support? He might not need it. Miley. Oh, he's got a side of goal. He's having a shot! He scored! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Frimpong. Barnes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vince. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Xiao. Miley. Botman shifted upfield. Clipped into space. Shot, surely! He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Showed him a yellow card. It's a mighty effort! Gakpo tries to clear. Barnes. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gakpo. Kerkez. Gakpo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Szoboszlai with the foul. Ooh, delicate chip through. Not offside that time. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Now who's going to be first to this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Elanga. Miley. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Gakpo. Can he latch on to this? Kerkesh. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Terrific save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, easy pickings there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Perfectly measured that.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Frimpong. He's onto it in a flash. Botman. Xiao. Back to the goalkeeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that's a nice ball. Elanga. Kerkez. Szoboszlai, aim forwards. Isak. Great chance! Miley. Watman gently done. Barnes. Botman moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. And it's played forward. Hall. Miley. Botman. Xiao. Xiao forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. Isak. Thinks one through. Could be danger here. Elanga. Elanga. Osula! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off it.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Szoboszlai. Miley. It's run loose here. Miley made out to the left flank. That's very neat. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Gakpo have it back and can go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Botman gets rid without sophistication. Played out to the right. And the shot! He's kicked it out, just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gravenberg. Keeper's got good distance on that. Xiao. Miley, and back to the keeper they go. Xiao. Botman head over towards the opposite flank. Xiao. Botman. Miley, and the keeper's got it again. Xiao. Miley. Xiao. Miley shifted upfield. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gravenberg. Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Barnes. Barnes spread out to the left. Miley, Barnes, Frimpong, moved on forwards, Van Dijk, and it's played forward, Gravenberg, played through for the wide man, cleared without complication, and it's Kirkes. Clears it away. So who's he picking out? Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it. Gakpo. Kirkes. Gakpo! Miley. forwards and with intent. Looking here to chip it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Botman, aim forwards. Botman chooses to go cross-field. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. Delivered. Up he goes! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Miley. Botman. Hall. Chow. Miley. Chow, gently done. Isak. And it's Kirkes. The most accurate pass. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Osula. Now it's Barnes. Barnes knocks it out wide. And he's there to get it away. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Kirkes. Van Dijk. Kirkes. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Isak! And that is a truly outstanding save. Chow. Barnes. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's nice. Hall wins the duel this time. And that was very necessary. Wirtz, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kirkes. And it's Wirtz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Osula, out to the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! It's
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence, win good ball, and they're in.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gakpo. Gravenberg, aim forwards. Miley. Botman. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. A searching ball out wide. Delivered in. And that gets good distance on it. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. Danger averted for now. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Xiao. Miley. Barnes. Elanga. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's been slipped through. There's the shot! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Isak going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Elanga. That has been cut short. And it's Wirtz. Deftly away. Frimpong, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clear. Gakpo! He has done it!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So now the difference is 3. Xiao shifted upfield. Hall. Botman. And it's played forward. Elanga. Elanga. Kerkez with a definite foul there. Elanga! And that's off target. Soboslai, forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Nicely intercepted. You can run onto that. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Real chance! Chow gets it away. He's in! Takes a shot! Chance! Paul. Elanga. And here's Wirtz. Botman. That's really well manoeuvred. Hall. That's a good run down the left. And it's Hall. Barnes. Szoboszlai. Aim forwards. Well, they could break here. Tries a measured ball. Elanga. Moved on forwards. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Van Dijk cuts it out. Alisson sends that a long way. Botman. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Outstanding save to keep that out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
They've played it short. Isak. Oh, that's neat. And he's well positioned here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Botman. Chow. Botman. And it's played forward. Hall. Good play on the left-hand side here. Elanga. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Pressing. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gakpo. Isak gets into some space. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Produces a cross. He can get that clear. Botman shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Hall. And it's Hall. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Botman. Over to the left. Hall. Very nicely done. Oh, this is a great position. That looks a cracking ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gakpo! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Climbs up big! That has been knocked clear. Wits! Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo chooses to go back. Wits! Miley, Botman, Barnes. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Elanga. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Isak. Gakpo. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And here's Isak. Isak! Hall. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shoots! It's a goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Elanga. He's got away. Elanga. And now the breakaway. It's a good run down the right. Barnes. Gravenberch. Van Dijk. Gravenberch. Van Dijk. Gravenberch. Botman gets over and intercepts. Osula. Elanga. He has found a way through. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gakpo. Gravenberch. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk. Wirtz. Van Dijk gently done. Well, that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. Can he latch on to this? Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Kerkez. Gakpo. Kerkez. Can he spark a counter here? Osula, probing pass. Barnes had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Osula. Well, they could break here. Driving forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Barnes, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Botman. And here's Barnes. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for goal. Gakpo. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Osula. Big chance! Chance for a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free. Osula. He's found some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Gakpo. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And they've got rid. Nice control. Oh, it's come loose. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Szoboszlai. And it's Wirtz. And here's Gakpo. Does really well to win the ball there. Elanga. Muscular approach does pay off here. Kerkez. Szoboszlai. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Gakpo! Elanga. Miley. Van Dijk. Wirtz. Isaac. Thiaw shifted upfield. It's lofted through here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
That's just wide. Frimtong gently done. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Vitz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Botman. Miley. Xiao. Elanga. Xiao. Miley. Moved on forwards. Big chance! That's going to go a long way. Hall with the short one. Kerkez clears it away. Frimpong attempts a clearance. And it's Vitz. Vitz tries making a foray down the right. Vitz! This might spell danger. Decent chance! That has faded wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Forwards and with intent. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Miley. Osula. Botman. Miley. The counter is on. That is lovely. Isak. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Miley. Out to the left it goes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Botman. Miley. Hall. Botman. Xiao. Miley. Elanga. Played out to the right. Really well manoeuvred. Kerkez. Isak spread out to the left. Kerkez looking to get on the end of this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cleared without complication. Gakpo. And here's Isak. It's anyone's ball now. Botman. Hall. Barnes. Barnes. Frimpong wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Xiao, and it's played forward and claimed it back swiftly. Miley. Hall. Hall shifted upfield. Spread out to the left. Real chance here. And now the breakaway. Frimpong. Soboslai forwards and with intent. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Miley. Barnes. Here's Barnes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Isak. And it's Vitz. Kerkesh. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Barnes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen? And he shoots! Szoboszlai. Vitz. Gently done. That's a throw. And that has been clubbed away. Van Dijk. Kerkez. Gakpo with the cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And here's Vitz. Gakpo. That's good defending, very good defending. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for a decent ball in. Can he finish? They'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The cross. And out it comes again. Hall crossed in once more. Knocked, chance to shoot! And it's been taken short. Aimed in towards the centre. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai concedes a free kick for that. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's really well cleared. Moved on forwards. Gravenberg. Kerkez. And he cuts out the supply. Showing good feet. He's on it. Gakpo! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Header! And he's spooned it over the bar.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Miley. Botman.